Hello music producers, and in this exciting video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 AI tools to assist you as a music producer. And as we all know, AI has become so popular in the recent days, as you can see on this Google trend graph. Okay, artificial intelligence, you can see it has become way popular and it's been doing a whole lot of amazing things. And us as music producers, we have to find a way to make and take advantage of this trend, not for AI to replace us, not for AI to take advantage of us, but for us using AI to make us better at what we do best, which is making music. All right, so for number one on our list, we have ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a text-based kind of AI where you kind of communicate with it, you kind of chat with it, you ask it a question and it gives you a response. Okay, so you can see I've went over here to tell it to create a chord progression for a happy hip hop beat, just that. And as you can see, it replied me with a whole chord progression right here that we have right here. It doesn't just tell you the chord, it actually tells you the keys that are in the chord. So as you can see, it gives us this chord progression here. We have the C major 7, F major 7, G7, and the C major 7. And it goes over down here and it actually tells you each of those keys that are in that that are in that chord. So you can just go ahead and input all these notes into your piano roll in whatever DAW you're using, and it just creates something amazing for you. Then if we add a drum loop, so you can see we just created this amazing chord progression just in matter of seconds, just by just telling ChatGPT to create an amazing hip hop beat for us. As another example, I also told it to make a horror hip hop beat for us, and it does the same thing. It tells us the chords and it goes into detail of which notes to play in that particular chord. And just like the first example, you can go over to your DAW and you input those notes, and it's not just limited to chord progressions only. Actually, you can do a whole lot of things with this. It can create lyrics for you. It can create song ideas for you. Just go and explore ChatGPT. Just limitless things that you can do with this. Number two on our list, we have Ivor, and this is an artificial intelligence composing emotional soundtrack music. As you can see, that's what it tells us it does. And believe me, it does exactly what it says. As you can see over here, there are some mind-blowing things that I've been creating with this AI right here. So let me just go ahead and play some of them so that you can hear how it sounds. And aside orchestral music, you can also create hip hop music for us. So if you want to create something like this, if you want to create a sample like this, you can just go over to this plus icon, it creates a track. And as you can see, it comes up with different categories for us to select from. Okay, you can select from EDM, techno, old school rap, a whole lot of things. Just gonna go ahead and select this epic emotional pop. Okay. And as you can see, we can also select the key signature, which is just the key of the song. So I'm going to go ahead and select auto, any key, and you can select the duration also. I'm going to set it to less than 30 seconds just for the sake of this video. Okay, and then create track. And then once it's done, we can now go ahead and play it. Okay, as you can see, it came up with something very, very amazing. And what is actually nice about this is that aside the thing it creates, you can actually go ahead and edit everything in their online editor right here. As you can see, it brings up everything in details for you, and you can actually just go ahead and actually manipulate all these things right here. You can solo them, you can mute them, you can do a whole lot of amazing things just right here. And the next on our list, we have tone transfer. And this one is another very, very unique one. Okay, because what it does is that it takes your voice. As you can see, it can take your sound, okay, and then transforms it to one of these instruments over here. So as you can see with the example they gave us, you can see something like this.
If you could have stayed.
And then you can go ahead and select one of these instruments, for example, a flute, okay, and then it just transforms the whole thing into a flute. And that is just amazing, guys. That is just amazing. You can transform it into a saxophone also. And we also have a trumpet. And then the amazing thing about this is that you can actually impute your own recording to this thing. For example, I've gone ahead to go and record my voice right here. Just something simple. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And then let's say I want to transform this into a trumpet. This is just very, very amazing. Number 4 on our list, we have Lalal.ai. I'm very sure most of us must have heard of this tool. As you can see, you can use it to do a whole lot of things actually. You can use it to extract vocals, you can use it to actually isolate drums, and it just does this so well. Like it's just like as if you got the raw sample from the project file. You can see I'm going to go and drag in that first beat that we made using ChatGPT, the melody and the drum loop. So I'm going to go ahead and drop here. I'm going to isolate the drum so that you can hear how it sounds. And it's just sounding so good. And aside the drum, we also have the melody. So you can use this to create remixes, to create acapellas, to create a whole lot of things. Like there's no limit to what you can do with this. Okay, and lastly on our list we have Blue Willow. And this is an AI tool that is very similar to Midjourney. Okay, you can use it to create amazing visuals, amazing graphics. As you can see, everything on this list right here is created with Blue Willow. And if you notice, the image on the thumbnail was actually created using this AI tool right here. So what you can do about this is you can actually use this to create cover arts for your songs. Okay, you can use it to create ideas that are just in your head, but you don't know how to create them, you don't know how to bring them to life. You can just go ahead and input those prompts here and come up with amazing concepts and amazing designs for your cover arts. So to access this, you can just go over to their website. So what you do is you just join the free beta version, and what it does is that it takes you directly to Discord. Okay, if you don't have a if you don't have an account to Discord, you have to create an account, and immediately you can just go ahead and start creating some amazing, awesome visuals right here just by typing words, and it converts those words into amazing graphic images.